It's Monday, June 3rd today. Just thought I'd make a little update video. I'm going to start doing some of these I hope to do every day. Not release them every day, mind you, but kind of like put them into one big compilation at the end of the week. But, you know, just little updates, you know, just little things that happened in my day that I'd like to share in regards to, I don't know, things that go on. As of now, Monday, my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie review is still blocked. It looks like the 48-hour period that they release the block before the claimant can do anything about it, it should drop off tomorrow. So I hope that at least that'll be out and people will be able to watch that, you know, whoever, my subscribers and whoever else comes along. And setting that expectation. Again, no one's going to see it until the expectation is set, until after this, but still, you know, it's very reminiscent of a Nostalgia Critic or Channel Awesome style. You know, it's not an essay. I don't, you know, say anything about it. You know, I don't like deconstruct it or anything like that. You know, I just talk about it and make jokes in regards to it. I also did start writing the review for the 2017 Power Rangers movie. I hope to have that up. I want to take time with that because I don't want to say that I rushed the Mighty Morphin review, but I wrote it very quickly. So I want to give it some time. You know, I want to write it, make sure that it's perfect, and then shoot everything, record everything, and then have time to edit that so I can release reviews on I'll start at a monthly basis. If I feel that I have it at a level that I can do it earlier, then I'll do it earlier. But I don't want to get myself into a thing where I have a set schedule and then I have to do that and then I miss it and then I feel like I've failed. So if I at least have a month, I have time to figure out what I want to do and then do it. You know, right now I have at least 2 more reviews figured out after this, so that's good. That's good that I have that figured out, but, you know, we'll just see how that goes. Things are going fairly well at work. I think so. I mean, like, this is the first day back, this is the first day that I worked for this month, and I work at a call center, and we have, like, little customer reviews, and they go from a scale 1 to 10, and I got 5 10s today, so that's good. Things are changing at work right now that are going to give me more of an opportunity to, I wouldn't say advance specifically. I guess they could, but, you know, I don't know what I really want to do. Because on the one hand, I do want to advance because I do want to make more money, but on the other hand, I don't want to get stuck in a career that I don't like. Because again, I want to do this. I want to do stuff like this. I want to create content. But I understand that I do need something more stable, you know, that I can fall back on. And I feel like I am really showing that I can do more at my job. So hopefully that'll be good. And then I can use that to improve my life and hopefully improve the quality of my videos, you know, going down the line. Other than that, I mean, I really do need to improve the quality of my living because my car is just, it's on its last legs. So that's another thing and my credit at the moment is not anywhere in a position where I would be able to afford. I can't, like, I actually went to a credit union like a couple months ago to like see what I would qualify for, like to see what I would need to do, like what the down payment I would need, what the monthly payments would be, like just to see what I could do. And they legit sat me down and said, we can't offer you anything right now. They couldn't even offer me bad terms. That's how bad my situation is. And, you know, I've done a lot of bad things. You know, my credit is terrible, and it's terrible because I made a lot of bad decisions. Kids, if you're watching this, don't get credit cards. Do not get credit cards. Especially don't be stupid enough to get like those store credit cards. You know, like credit cards that like only work at one store. Don't be stupid enough to get those. Seriously, don't be me. Don't make the mistakes that I made. But I am working to pay off those debts because they're not just right now, they're not just debts, they're also debts that are in collection. So yeah, it's bad, but it's not too bad. because I didn't like rack up a whole bunch where it's like I'm drowning in debt. No, I hope I have a plan in place right now where I'm working things out with my collectors where I can have everything paid off by, depending how things go, August or September. So that's good. You know, I can have those paid off, get my credit in a better position, and then I'll be able to afford to financing for a new car. At least that's what I'm hoping. And while I do that, I also need to focus on, again, making new content for the channel, making new content for myself, you know, like my own scripts and what have you, and just doing all that. And as well as all the other things that I need to do. Like I did not go to the gym today, which I hate myself for doing that, but there were so many other things going on with work, and I had to check out my car and I had to do all that. So I'm excused for this, but I have to hit it. I know I have to hit it hard tomorrow at the gym. Full hour on the treadmill. It's like 3 miles uphill, and then I have to get back on my weightlifting regimen because I had to take a couple of days from that because I messed up my legs real bad with the new squat regimen that I implemented for myself, so I couldn't really do it for a couple of days. But now they're back to normal, so I have to hit it hard tomorrow. I have to hit that hard tomorrow. So I hope to have an update in regards to that. But yeah, I'm rambling now. So that's Monday. It's Tuesday, June 4th, and that was my morning. That was what I was having to deal with in the morning there. Remember, kids, always keep extra coolant in your car just in case. Seriously. I thought it was something worse, because you get big plumes of white smoke out of your car in a situation like that. You think, hey, maybe you blew a gasket or something. I don't know. But luckily, I just had to put coolant in it. It feels like I had to put coolant in it just recently, but I'm not a very good, very good on judging time. So maybe it's not that. I don't know. But yeah, that kind of screwed up my whole morning and kind of my whole day. So haven't gone to the gym yet, but I am still going to go to the gym because I got plenty of time. It's like 4 o'clock right now. I got plenty of time. It's a Planet Fitness. It's 24/7. But what's great about today, what made up for today, with having to do that, and not just the fact that it turns out I don't have to spend a whole bunch on getting new car parts, but 2 great things happened. If you're watching this, I'm sure that you've already seen that my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie review, is up. Finally, the dispute did go through. It's still being disputed, mind you. Fox has not released it, but what YouTube does, which is really cool, is that if you dispute it, they'll lift the ban for 48 hours and let whoever is disputing it take further action, which is great. Hopefully you've watched it, hopefully you've shared it, hopefully you've liked it, hopefully you've commented on it. If you haven't, well, go do that now. Why not? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers review, and I hope to do, now that I've figured out this system and hopefully it'll work out better, I hope to do many, many reviews. Hope to come out with maybe a review a month unless I get done with them early. The other great thing about today is that since it's Tuesday, that means New Media Day. What does that mean? That means stuff like this. Yeah. They re-released these. Now I've gone through I did have these before, but through various things I did have to sell them during my weaker moments. But I did get them back. They are doing these great box sets again. You can get them right now on Amazon. These boxes are amazing. Not much has changed through the manga. They are new printings. Here, let me open this up. They are new printings. You can see that like the sides are still the same, but they got the new Shonen Jump logo at the top and the new Viz logo at the bottom. So other than that, they're pretty much the same, which I like. I also got some new DVDs. We got Batman versus Teenage Ninja Turtles. Quick review on this. This is a great movie. I would recommend anyone to see this. Legit. Like, this is one of the best DC animated movies they've come out with so far. Like, I was surprised too. I didn't think I'd like it. Next, I got my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Blu-ray. I was able to get this on Blu-ray in time. Again, that's why I made the review of it, because this was coming out on Blu-ray. It's got some new features, which is great. Can't wait to watch that. And then I also got picked up, why not, Shaft. It's a new printing, it's $10, the new movie's coming out, might as well. Also with the Dragon Ball, I also got some other manga came out today. Promised Neverland Volume 10 came out, it's great. My Hero Academia 19 also came out, which I freaking love that cover. Look at that cover. Look how absolutely gorgeous that cover is. I love it. Absolutely love it. And the 4th volume of We Never Learn, which is one of my many guilty pleasure manga. So that's today. Started out kind of bad, but it all worked out. You know, today was fine. It was good. I'm glad today turned out the way it is. I hope that a lot of people will watch that review and just kind of get to know me, you know, get to know my style, and I hope to do many, many other reviews like that and videos like this in the future. It's Wednesday today. Fairly normal day. Just day-wise. Got some new comics. I actually had a delay because funds were a little tight last month, I should say. So I had a huge stack of comics in my pull list at my local shop. So I picked those up. Some pretty good ones from the stuff that I've read so far. The DC Marvel Zombies event that's going on right now, it's going pretty well. I might actually once it's done, I might actually use that as my first comic review. I don't know, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And since I am a huge fan of Marvel Zombies, I might use that. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm probably liking it right now. But yeah, right now I'm just working on the script for my next review, which is the Power Rangers 2017 review. Just got the dual monitor set up here, got the movie in the background, and then I just watched the movie. I've watched the movie a couple times already, but I'm just kind of going through the movie and finding moments where I can put in commentary or jokes or what have you, and then I just write them down. So yeah, working on that right now. I originally thought I was going to do reviews like this every month, but honestly, you know, bringing back this channel and bringing back doing reviews like this has kind of revitalized me a little bit, you know, and it's kind of got me into this more, got me into writing, because I've always wanted to be a writer, but you know, I guess I've never had a goal, and this is and doing this YouTube channel again, I guess, has gave me a goal to do, which is great because it allows me to write more, it allows me to do more instead of just, you know, laying around doing nothing. You know, this actually gives me more of kind of a purpose to work towards. You might have seen the video before where I didn't know a list of things I needed to do in order to achieve my dreams. Well, now I don't have it completely. I don't have a long-term plan, but I have a short-term plan. So that's what I'm doing now. That's why I'm excited to get started on all of this, so I can get started on you know, these reviews and making more of these reviews. So honestly, I'm not going to promise anything, because again, the max it's going to be is a month, but who knows, I might be able to put these out bi-weekly, you know. I mean, stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to get started with this. So that's Wednesday. Well, it's Sunday, June 9th now. Had a kind of a large gap in between updates, but that's mostly because I've been kind of busy in regards to just a bunch of stuff and just didn't have time to record anything. Right now I'm just catching up on New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion, which is a pretty good show so far. I'm liking it. Other than that, it's just going to be a Sunday. Just going to be after this. I need to get writing on the Power Rangers review, because I'm having some difficulty with it. I won't lie to you. The Mighty Morphin review, just everything just came out. You know, it just came out easily. But Power Rangers, I'm having a little bit of trouble. I don't know if it's because it's a more serious movie, and it's kind of hard to get the jokes for that, or what. I don't know. But I'm having a little bit of trouble with the Power Rangers review, just script wise. Obviously, I'm going to keep hitting it hard today and try to come up with it. But I'm just saying I'm having some trouble. But I feel like once I get past a certain point, it'll start going a little bit easier. Once I get past the kind of the origin stuff in the movie. I don't know, but hopefully it'll come a little bit easier before. Um, at least in regards to other updates, like in other stuff that I did in the month. Um, I did see Dark Phoenix. It was pretty good. Not the best movie, to be honest. It had some pretty cool moments, like around the end, when we actually started to get, fights and what have you. But overall, it's probably not a movie you need to see in theaters. Honestly, probably not. What I did see that I did like was I did see Godzilla, which was pretty great. Pretty great movie. That's definitely a movie you need to see in theaters. No doubt about that. And I also saw yesterday. I went to see Rocket Man with my mom. We took a walk to my local theater because it was just a freaking great day for it. And we went to we walked to see Rocket Man. And Rocket Man was also not a movie that I don't want to say that I hated it, but it was just the same kind of, biopic thing that you've seen before, which only it was worse because it was another one of those situations where Elton John executive produced the movie, so it was very, very self-indulgent and very just like the whole movie to me. It just kind of seemed like a movie set up to make excuses for his behavior while he was, on drugs and what have you. Like before he got sober, it just seemed to be a movie just about just to kind of make excuses for, again, he set up the movie's family. His family was set up to be very cartoonish in how they treated him. Like his father was not abusive, but he just wasn't, caring towards him, and not in not in a very abusive way, not in like a terrible way. I mean, I'm still not saying it was good, but still. And his mother was very cartoonish in how she treated him, and it was just all set up, it seemed like, as an excuse to just say, well, you can understand why I turned out this way, you can understand why I binged the way I did, I went on these benders the way I did, because look at my family life. And I don't know, the only really good thing about the movie were the songs, and I could have just stayed home and just listened to Elton John songs without having to go to a theater. So I don't know, if you like Elton John, it's cool to see the songs like represented on the big screen in musical numbers, but other than that, it's not great. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching this Dominion. Need to at some point mow the lawn today, and then I need to get back on writing because I wanted to stay up like really late last night to watch Dominion live and to do all this, but my work schedule's got my sleep just like all messed up. Like around 10 I'm just done, which didn't used to be the case, but you start to get an earlier sleep schedule. Like normally, like when I wake up for work, I wake up like around 5 a.m. or so, and I have to be there at 6:50. So yeah, I'm on a responsible sleep schedule, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really help me out when I want to do stuff like this. But we'll see how it goes this week. I'm hoping that this week will be a little bit less stressful in regards to not having to worry about my car so much and not having to worry about things at work. But we'll see how it goes.